Time of year when political yard signs are a common sight.
Fox News' Jeff Bernthal asked Brown and Crouppen attorney Andrea McNairy whether those signs can be restricted in tonight's legal lens.
Well, there are many forms of campaigning, and one that you just can't help but notice are those political signs wherever you go. We see those political cycle after political cycle, don't we, Andrea?
We do. They are everywhere. Candidates believe it helps with emotional connection and name recognition. I think if you talk to their staffers, they would say they're a bit of a pain as far as distribution and, a costly form of advertising or campaigning.
One of the big questions that we get, election cycle after election cycle is where can those signs go? Where can they be placed?
So if you're in Illinois, they can be placed. There's actually a statute that says they have to be 2 by 3 at the most. They can't be in a public right of way. They have to be on private property, limited to 1 sign per candidate. In Missouri, MoDOT actually has a regulation that says you can't place them in anywhere that would be a distraction or create a driving hazard. But local municipalities do have ordinances that say where you can put political signs. You can't restrict the right of way or local access, and sometimes even the size and how many political campaign signs you can put up.
In terms of people who live in a subdivision and deal with a homeowners association, can those HOAs, can they restrict, your ability to put a sign in your yard?
So a lot of people think because of the First Amendment, you can put whatever you want up, but homeowners associations are actually contractual entities, so they're private entities. So the First Amendment doesn't necessarily apply to them. There are some rules in place in Missouri as far as allowing homeowners associations to establish rules as far as the number of signs where they can be placed. And then further, if there are reasonable guidelines in place, they can't just take a sign out of your yard. They have to give you 3 days notice before removing it and actually point you to the part of the homeowners association agreement that you're actually running afoul of.
Hot topic right now. We appreciate your time. Andrea McNairy with Brown and Crouppen. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Jeff Bernthal, Fox 2 News.
And you can catch the legal lens every Wednesday right here on Fox 2 News at 6.